And welcome back to Smash Summit 9 Singles. We had a commentary couch rotation, so from here to the next couple hours, it's going to be myself, the homie Lovage.
Hello, hello.
And my man,
homie.
Atoph.
Atoph.
We're about to go into
Oh,
Plub versus Axe.
and another-
Oh, no, we're not. We're about to go
Homie.
into n0ne versus Hungrybox.
n0ne
And
versus Hungrybox. What's up,
What's up,
Adam?
guys? Hey, Adam. What's up?
Who are we finding here?
Who are we fighting here? We're fighting
Who
Armada.
is this guy?
I don't know. You guys tell me.
Oh my God, what's up, dude?
What's up?
It's good to see you. Good
Air
to have
five.
you here.
What's up?
Air 5.
Welcome
five
back, my man. It's
spirits.
been a long time no see.
Yeah, it's been. I'm excited for Championship Sunday.
What do you think's going to
Championship
happen?
Sunday.
What do you think's going to happen today on Championship Sunday? What's your prediction?
I mean, Hungrybox and Zane are the two players that have looked by far the strongest. Hungrybox didn't drop a single game in pools.
He did not.
And I think Zane, despite his loss, like he lost to Axe game 5, right?
Yeah, he did.
But besides that, I think he has not dropped a game either. So
Yeah.
I was just talking about during
Yeah,
the
I
break.
think you're right.
I'm afraid of Hungrybox this tournament, the way he's playing on the first 3 days rather. It's been scary.
So he has a new controller, and as Lovage pointed out over the break, he barely lost Genesis, and he did not play that well. He missed like 12
yeah.
rests in top
Yeah.
eight.
That's how I saw it, and I'm just looking at his play the last couple
SD'd.
days. Yeah. I haven't seen that this weekend from him at all.
No, he's looked solid.
The bracket makes things interesting, though, right? Because, so first of all, Plup ended up beating Axe. I think Zane versus Plup, which, by the way, could have been a run back Zane versus Axe. Zane versus Plup, I feel like Plup has a very good chance at taking that. I think Plup is one of the hardest opponents for Zane that's still in winners. Definitely Axe also would have been, right?
Right.
And then on the other side of things, Hungrybox running into the winner of Leffen and Mango, I think those are also two players that can definitely take a set off of Hbox. So we're kind of in an interesting world where, because of the way the bracket is set up, I don't know. I think both of the two top threats are actually not in. They don't have a free path to winners finals at all. What do you think about that?
No, I think it's very true, and very happy about it as well. Like, you want to see the exciting matches. You want it to go to Game 5. It's like it's more fun for everyone.
Look at
fun
how
for
slow that thing is
everyone.
moving like molasses.
Hello, setup's full. Sorry, n0ne.
He actually doesn't even want to play.
Oh,
Setup's full. He's playing a level 1 Falcon.
yeah. Hbox versus n0ne. So this is tough. n0ne has never
This is tough.
beaten Hbox. I don't think Hbox has really dropped sets to Falcons besides Wizzy.
Yeah.
It's true. I think both SJ and n0ne, they try to like force too many openings, where Wizzy, he's more like the 64 style. Like, he's willing to, wait until he has a position he's comfortable with.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally agree. It's hard to have that much discipline. It's not something that you can really... What do you think about practicing discipline? Is that something that you could do? Like, I don't know.
I think a game practice every day, If you have to, deal with Twitch chat, like, you can learn how to get patient. You can, I'm sorry, Twitch chat.
Oh, that was...
roast.
I like that. Every day. That's like the Zen Master thing, right?
Do you feel that you do that?
You
or that you did that?
Wow.
Yeah, sometimes.
Up
Sometimes.
Bob, isn't that like a Zen thing?
It is. Yeah.
It's like while you're doing the dishes or whatever, right? You can have a little mindful moment.
Yeah. That's when I was saying don't ban climbers.
Yeah.
Because even saying that we're going to ban climbers is kind of giving up on discipline.
It makes us worse against Puff.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'm not too sure if n0ne takes mindful moments in this matchup. Or if
I
he
am
just,
not sure if he ever has a
does he
mindful
just
moment,
keep his pedal
actually.
to the metal at all times?
Yeah, I think he's a reluctantly crouched at the starting line kind of guy.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, n0ne, he likes to, like, go in and make you afraid of him, but I feel like that playstyle doesn't really work against Puff.
No.
It's like, you don't get these, like, tech chase scenarios or crazy offstage edge guards.
Yeah,
It's like-
you really don't. The funny thing is,
could
when
be
I
high
watch
by
him play
Hbox
any
and
other
up
Puff,
air.
like when I watch him play Prince Abu, he always kind of destroys him.
Can I just say, so even the DI on that up air, I feel as Falcon, it's hard to hit Puff and get the open up, and when you do, at 80, you get an up air, it's really nice if Puff DI's in, because then you knee, and then you're on to the next stock.
But that's hoping she makes a mistake.
Exactly.
That's the problem.
Exactly. I feel that, nice back air.
I love a good nice back air.
Yeah. I feel that it's hard to kill Puff, not because it's just hard to link into the KO moves, and she can kind of DI away from grab, which is hard to get in the first place. It's hard to kind of open her up. Nair doesn't work super well. I do think that the Wizzy back air style is just so much better.
Yeah,
And like the way that he sharks.
Wizzy does, yeah, he does really good with sharking, but Wizzy also does very good with like looking for the right moves at the right percentages. He go for like the
right
falling
Falcon
backers.
moves. Yeah.
The right Falcon moves. He goes for the
Nice.
backer when he knows it very likely will connect to knee.
Yes.
At Smash and Splash, we saw him do these like falling nairs above Hungrybox, since Falcon also has great aerial drift. I think that's how he ended this at the Smash and Splash. He like fell over with a nair and then connected into a knee.
Yeah.
Of course,
he did.
Hungrybox can DI it sometimes, but like sometimes you're also like, sometimes it actually pretty much connects.
Yeah. Or actually, Armada, you're a genius, because now that you're saying that, I realize you're completely correct. Like, basically what I'm saying is that if you use the normal Falcon moves and you try to, you know, combo Puff like you combo a Sheik or a Marth or whatever, it's just not the same. It doesn't work. And so what you're saying is Wizzy uses different moves because different moves do work.
Yeah.
You can't approach this matchup like you approach pretty much any other character.
Yeah, even the neutral, like n0ne plays his neutral against Puff very grounded, the way that, you know, you play a lot of matchups actually. Oh, good DI from Hbox actually kind of went up.
He would have lived that knee, though.
He found one up air to knee chain this game to get the second stock, but it's so rare.
It's
like
so
you're saying.
rare.
It's nothing you can rely on.
No, it's unreliable.
So it's
Yeah,
good.
and then Wizzy, his neutral game, I think the full hops are a big difference. He doesn't play the neutral like the way he plays other matchups. n0ne does. Johnny does.
Yeah.
That's one exchange I want us to look out for. Like, Hungrybox, he used to have, like, this is a default 100% of the time. When Falcon leaves the ground, he shields. And then if they throw out a move, you know, he shields. And Falcons rarely go for Tomahawk grabs. They have gotten a little bit better at it, but Hungrybox a lot default to shield as soon as Falcon... See? Shield?
Yeah.
Like, took 2 seconds. So that's going to be an important thing, especially when down throw knee actually kills.
Right.
Yeah, that's definitely it.
Oh.
Good first game from Hungrybox there.
Slash.
Looking clean
Slash.
again. We threw it a couple slices. I'm with
Tove
it.
did it, and I just had to get on
Dude, I'm
board.
with it.
I had to get on board.
Puff can slice.
Does she have any moves that make that sound? No.
No.
Wow.
Unfortunately.
Most
well,
characters do, I feel.
fortunately. Can you imagine? She back here. You
Yeah.
That'll hurt. Game 2, Pokemon Stadium.
Yeah, I like how you said the KOs are not reliable. That's really how I feel versus character.
Yeah, it's going to be a slower matchup. We're going to be seeing more single hits.
The place where n0ne style. Oh, that was nice. Yeah,
the read.
The roll read. The place where his playstyle works out pretty well is when Hbox is like above him. He's pretty good at sharking with those rising up airs. Like, he gets them out really fast. And he puts them out in good spots.
Well, we saw one Tomahawk. Maybe Nun's starting to wise up.
Yeah, I think historically he's like the one of the Falcons that use Tomahawk the most. Like, you see it in like all matchups with n0ne. He loves to, you know, make you afraid and stay in shield.
And his gentleman use and just
Yeah,
jab use in
it's so
general
good.
is unlike any other Falcon. We saw him with double jab, turnaround grab there.
I played him in a friendly. He did gentleman. I like landed behind him. He turned around, did another gentleman, and then he turned around, did another gentleman. It was like
Oh, the one against Hungrybox?
Yeah, well, that was against me in a friendly, but he does it all
okay,
the
okay.
time, and I was just like, dude, that's so fast.
But it might
I'm
be
like
yeah.
confused.
It might be big in this matchup just to stop Hungrybox from jumping out of shields.
Yeah, but, oh, that was awesome.
Whoa.
Where'd he find that?
Yeah,
Damn, son.
n0ne is kind of nuts. I feel like maybe a kookier, fast style, it could work.
Yeah,
If it's like a truly n0ne thing, you know, that Hbox has never seen before.
I'm surprised that he can't get a rest there.
Yeah,
He
also
can, right?
n0ne could have slide offed like the second upper or whatever it was.
You're right.
It was good to see n0ne though go for the tech on the up air because Hungrybox always goes for up throw and then the up air tech trap. And
Yeah.
people still fall for it every time.
Oh,
Whoa.
That was a perfect
percent
range.
Yeah.
Dude, that was
Jab,
scary.
jab, grab, and a double knee. Yeah, the jabs are working. He's kind of
Wow.
he's putting a little bit of pressure on Hbox, keeping him in his shield, and I don't know, this is a cool little style.
Yeah,
It's
see-
definitely not what Wizzy does.
No, Mosey doesn't play like, oh, the jab.
Also, in these type of situations, when you have a stock lead against Puff, I feel like a high priority should be really try to stay alive until rest is off the table for that stock. And yeah, it
Did
didn't
not
happen
And he
this
wasn't
that.
time.
able to do it.
Armada, he did not do what he did. The opposite of what you said. He threw out a crazy double jump.
And yeah, the power
Isn't that
shields.
not good? You don't want to throw out a lazy, crazy double
I
jump.
don't know if you're looking at the percents here, but Hbox is actually winning again. Oh, that was a
so
rising upper, I
big!
think.
That was such a good up air. He could have comboed into
Big
grab. He could have
stomp.
continued the combo.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that he's not freaking out. I hope
Oh!
n0ne's not freaking out.
Wobble would have pressed down on the B button and would have killed him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, here upper into knee could be a thing. If
Oh!
that's the
Or-
second time he flies in with a knee. He's finding
Yeah.
those
I
openings.
think
Yeah.
Hungrybox was trying to waveland to the platform there. Just yeah, Mortal Kombat on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta patch that guy into the game. Just have him pop up when you get hit by a random knee and die.
We go 1-1. Hungrybox dropped his first game of the weekend.
Yeah. To none.
Yeah. To none.
2-0. That's right.
Insanity.
The newly sponsored none.
Wow. Reaction? Was that reaction?
My
Yeah, that
new
was
friend,
reaction.
my new Falcon
Good for
friend.
him. Good for you, Hbox.
Good for you.
Hungrybox has
Silence the
started going
critics.
for that more.
He has.
The reaction tech chasers. I know. Ooh, he went for a nipple spike. I know it was a phase where Puff players were
That's
like,
it.
"Oh, it's
Ooh.
possible."
How is he getting
But-
these
But
open
it's
ups?
hard or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Armado, what's going on?
I don't know. I feel like Hungrybox is just like surprised by like none like.
He's
flying in
definitely
with
surprised. Yeah,
straight-
look, he's crossing them
straight
up with these
aerials, yeah.
tomahawks. You're right about dude. You're right about it. How are you so good?
So
How
I
do you-
mean,
How do you know what to look for? What's your deal?
How does he know everything?
I mean, if you play Puff against Puff every tournament, I feel like
At a certain
You get
you
point.
pretty
have,
good at
you
it.
have to learn it. You have to
I
learn
don't
it.
understand back airing there,
Or you
by the
could
way.
just complain about the matchup and never get better at it.
Mm.
That is a choice.
Another
To
option.
be
I'm
fair,
just
I
telling
think
you.
Oh!
Dude, single hit nair,
That jab
turn
is
around
so
jab,
dope.
grab.
But the jab hit him out of the air.
Yeah.
He was almost on top of him.
Yeah. And Hbox just wasn't ready for it. I don't think that was really like a true link or anything like that. Ooh,
No.
he snaky-legged him.
Oh my god,
Wow.
none is actually insane.
He let himself use the neutral button?
He did. Oh,
Let
it's single hit
himself.
nair. It's perfect timing. None has weirdly good timing, I would say. Like in particular.
Yeah.
He's willing to kind of play the game of chicken and like try to just hit the button at the perfect time. Even if his move will lose unless, you know, he does hit it perfectly, he'll do that. He'll play that game and he wins sometimes.
Oh!
If he recovers
what?
here-
He's
Oh, he couldn't
No
take that.
way.
Yeah, oh,
recovering.
how
How
he's
is he
back.
alive?
He threw it away with that nair.
192.
He did throw it away, but he got one up air, which is more. Oh my
He's
god!
living. But
Yeah, the back here is so stale right now.
It's so still.
oh, he's
Which is
back on
actually
stage, but he threw it away again
Kind of
with that
good,
knee.
right? Because now he has to play. The Puff has to play neutral with the really stale back air that does like 5 damage. So that's kind of good for none.
Yeah.
Oh
No, it's not
no!
gonna
Oh,
knee.
but good to get that
Yeah.
up air.
Yeah, get the damage.
Yeah,
All you can do.
and the pressure.
I
yeah.
like the double. I
See,
like
the thing
double.
is, like Puff, for all her strength, she's not that good at a shield. She has to roll, spot dodge.
Nice delay, but Hungrybox
Ooh.
too good. Had backup strats.
Yep.
Really nice delay by none to not be right into Hbox's nonsense, but
The problem was he kept trying to fight with crouch cancel over and over, and
Took
Hbox
so much
finally
damage,
found
yeah.
a clean hit.
Yeah. You gotta be ready to sort of discard your little plan against Hbox.
Yep.
Because he adapts really fast in little micro situations like that.
None's gonna look for an up air here. Give a back air.
Jeez, you gotta be careful, my man.
Yeah,
there it is.
A little bit slow for Hungrybox there. I'm surprised he didn't make it in time for the turnaround grab.
This is a big stock, friends. Oh, that's a problem.
Uh-oh.
That's a problem.
Both missing wave dashes now.
That's the phase of the game we're in.
We're in the end game, Scar.
Wow, nice work by no work to stay in shield, not roll.
Oh, that was a rising up air. He didn't do it fast
It
enough.
was a rising up air.
None
Wow.
really needed to
That
escape
hurt
with
so
the
bad.
platforms there. He just jumped right into Hungrybox's back air.
Keeping it tight though. Game 1 looked like it was going to be a normal Puff Falcon where, or normal Hungrybox Falcon, I should say, where Hungrybox just kind of washes. This is close. Game 3 or Game 4.
Yeah. Something tells me we might go the distance. Oh, wow. And he's living.
what a-
.gov.
What a DI. .net? What? .gov? I love it.
.edu, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's some DI.
It
Yeah, I
feels
wanna
like none
learn
has
about
applied
it.
more crouch cancel this time around than in the
Yeah.
past.
Do you think it's working out for him?
It's been decent. Not the best, but
Not the best,
like
yeah.
he's gone like a grab here and there, but
He takes a lot of damage.
yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes for nothing.
That up air is more like, it's kind of a 50-50. Went for it twice. Hbox not really in the path. Oh, that's
Love
a knee.
that stomp. That stomp is the reason Hbox has to be scared of just crouching sometimes. Because
Yeah.
it's like, like n0ne's going in for those grabs that are like a little scary. The reason Hbox doesn't crouch every time is because n0ne's also mixing in a lot of stomp. Oh!
Good read. He read the wave dash back by Hungrybox, just put a knee out there. It was wild. n0ne definitely over time, yeah, he could start to smell people's like panic options or like what they do defensively. So I'm seeing that kind of, it's like kicks into gear. Another up air. All 3 have now failed. All 3 recovering up airs.
Yeah, he needs to just take the ledge and give it up.
Maybe he's thinking he won't expect it this time.
Duh.
Swallow his pride. And n0ne having so much difficulty getting in on this stock.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hbox with the crouch,
Yeah, that's
dodging
a
the
third.
grab.
Oh, wow. The angle is not so bueno there.
Yeah, Hungrybox is so good at getting these like wave dash F smashes. Normally he does it when people like do desperate aerials from above and you just fall down, and he always wave dash out of range and F smash. He gets it so often.
He gets it so often. And it's really like, if you're not ready for it and you DI it poorly, you go so far. Even at like 50, you can die.
I thought that would combo too, but somehow Hungrybox, drifted away to the right so far.
The range really is so small on that combo.
I thought that was a strong knee, actually. He was right on top of him.
That weak knee could have combo. I think weak knee is one of the best things to combo in a knee, actually. But n0ne wasn't ready for it. You'd have to start running as soon as it hit.
Hungrybox just closing this game out nice and steady.
Yeah. Yeah, the writing's on the wall a little bit.
A little bit. There's like half a sentence.
Yeah.
Looking for the edge
no
cancel.
edge
Didn't get it. 95%. Ugh, that's ugly.
Yeah, it's such a rough
Does
battle.
not feel good to be n0ne right now.
No, it
Where
doesn't.
you have to hold on, but ugh,
Oh.
beautiful read. Oh, the double.
The
Oh, misses running start.
Yeah. Same time though, Hbox was not gonna die.
I think down throw is the weight dependent one for Falcon.
Down
So-
throw is weight dependent, yeah.
Yeah.
So you can go really fast against Puff.
Right, but we went a little bit too fast.
Yeah. And isn't that n0ne's thing? Going a little too fast.
Is it?
Isn't it? You know what I
I
mean?
guess it
He's
is,
a dangerous
yeah.
man. Lives a dangerous life. Some say he's a race car driver. Some say he's a bounty hunter. I don't know.
Good.
None of us know what he does.
He's a goon.
He's a goon.
But
Well played by n0ne.
Yeah, he did take the first game off Hungrybox all weekend. You got to give him
true.
some credit.
Yeah, and I think before this set, I think he's only taken 1 game
Ever? Oh.
beforehand. It's it's like a very bad stat overall.
Wow.
So I mean, it looked like a step in the right direction.
I think so
Definitely.
too, yeah. And that's what we're doing in 2020. We're building up brick by brick.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the thing is also, I feel like Hungrybox played, pretty solid that set too.
Yeah.
So
Except for that one 220% stock. I thought he hit pretty much all his edge guards.
Yeah. One. That was closer than it's been.
He's gotten closer every single time we've played.
Yeah.
He's like getting to Wizzy levels pretty soon. He's like so scary in close quarters, and I have to respect everything he does. And the Pokemon Stadium game, I made almost a 3-stock comeback, but I got a little antsy. So he took that one fair and square. I wish the stage was frozen. I'm always going to say that. But he's so good at the matchup. I think he's the second best Falcon at it. Probably right now, actually. Like, Johnny is super similar to him, but I think that Johnny sometimes doesn't have the same reserve, believe it or not, that n0ne in certain situations can have. And I think n0ne utilizes jabs in a way I've never seen. He got some insane combo on me. So, yeah. They're all different flavors of Falcon.
Yeah. And n0ne's definitely the kookiest flavor.
Yeah.
The,
It's kooky.
the kookiest flavor.
Yeah.
The jabs were kooky.
Yeah, he's the Canadian import.
Canadian import,
The
yeah.
rare stuff. If he would have gotten that, I would have been really shook.
There was what was it? It was a jab, grab, double knee. That was the wow. Ooh, wow.
I think I should have started. Yeah, he got some insane combo here.
Right there.
Knee to knee.
Oh God, it's crazy that kills.
There's not much I can do there. But so on this stage, he actually got a lead here too, I believe. And when he got the lead, I realized I need to really slow it down. Yeah, because there's the last thing you want to be is actually down a set versus n0ne. His momentum is really too powerful. So I slowed it down, did my edge guards. I knew that worked.
Nice.
And then that's why I was kind of really relieved. Like, thank God.
Yeah.
And on this third game, when n0ne goes down 2-1 in a set or 2-0 in a set, he'll do for crazy, rare, riskier options. At that point, I just sit back and I wait for the punish. Yeah.
Smart.
How did you scout that out?
Just playing him a bunch of times.
Yeah.
So every tournament set, you can get a character matchup, but a person matchup is way more valuable.
Right.
In that sense. So yeah, we just played a bunch low tier city and 30 other tournaments. So yeah.
Do you feel like you have mental notes in your head? Or do
Yeah,
you,
they're all there somewhere, but they only come out
never
when I
keep
sit
those
down
notes.
and I see them like physically next to me. I'm like, okay, I remember what this guy does.
Oh, that's nice. That's
That's
convenient.
nice. Yeah, that's convenient.
Also, to go on a little bit of like about the matchup and player matchup, I feel like the higher level you play at, the more the player-to-player matchup happens, and like at lower level, it's much more important to like just learn like the basic character matchup.
Yeah.
We're all discussing characters and who beats who, Fox versus Marth and all that, but I really do think at this level, it just boils, if you lose, it's because that player was better than you that day. I don't care if it's Fox Marth, I don't care if it's Puff versus Falcon, like that's just how it is.
Yeah, I actually came over and I made that point during the last commentary block. I was like, I think Fox beats Puff. I personally think Fox beats Puff.
Well,
And I think you're playing largely, you're watching all these Foxes because you're playing basically the player matchup.
but I've lost to a lot of Foxes.
Totally, right? Which makes sense if it's a
And I
winning
beat a lot of
character
Foxes
matchup,
too.
right? So I was kind of saying, I think the way if you're like a top Fox like Leffen, probably the way you go about. Well, I mean, I don't know. He can do his own thing, but basically, like you want to look at Zane probably and start learning the player matchup because it's still only really one Marth. I mean, there's also Jason, but
Yeah.
Zane and I have an interesting history because the first 6 sets we played, I went 18-0 versus him.
You and who?
He never took a single game, Zane.
Zane.
It's either 15-0 or 18-0.
Yeah,
It was always
yeah.
a wash. And then out of nowhere, Shine 2018 happened, and he just took it in game 5. And I'm like, all right, he understands the matchup now. Not only understands it, but has revolutionized it.
Yeah.
And now we're in this era, so
So never give up.
never give up.
Yep.
There's much more meta to be discovered. There's probably a lot more Puff Mar stuff that can be utilized. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna
for
hopefully
sure.
figure it out. And if I get to winners finals, it'll be a really good sub.
Good
Yeah.
luck, Hbox. Well played, man.